This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
So, yes, we continue with the tableau, but before we proceed, if you have any doubts or anything, you can ask me. So,
No
last
doubts,
class,
ma'am.
whatever we have done, the charts or wherever if you feel like there are some questions, doubts, any charts you didn't get, you can ask me. So, first we will discuss that, then we will proceed with the remaining part. Just a second, ma'am. Yeah. Anybody has a doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so let's discuss some other things like other than charts, the options what we have. Okay, is my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay, now what we will do is we are going to discuss regarding the groups. Okay, groups. Now first we will understand what is groups. Okay, so now what I will do, suppose say example, we have a sales happening in a different sector, different business area, or different places. So what we will do is we have many sales that is happening, right? Might be there is a different salesperson, different stores, or different branches. So take that we are having here the online sales. Online sales we are doing. So for online sales, we may have a different suppliers, right? Different suppliers who will be selling the goods from the different mode. So what I want to know is if this different suppliers are selling the goods, from whom there are the most selling happens. So top 10, bottom 10, that we can do it. But what is my requirement is I want to segregate. What kind of segregation I want to do? Whoever is making a less sales, like out of 100 people, out of 100 people there are like 6 to 7 businesses which is making a less sales. Okay, out of 100 the 6 to 7 business are making a less sales. So what I want to do, this small 6 business which I have, this one I will make it into one single group. The 6 small business or the, you can say it as the different suppliers of my goods, right? 6 supplier of the goods whoever I have, I want to make it into one group, one group. So how we are going to make this group and how we are going to use this segregation, this we will see. So in this grouping, we will be learning in a different methods how this grouping is working when we are having a how we have to display through the charts. This we will see. Okay. So now what we will do, we will just see this. So I'll take this groups. Okay. So this groups, what I will do is, so I'm just taking here plus. So I have a subcategory. So let me take the subcategory. Order I will hide, location I'll hide. So in this product hierarchy, I have a subcategory and then I have a sales. So I'm taking this. Now what I will do, I will sort this highest to lowest, right? So I have this three options. Now what I have to do, so what did I do? I took a sum of sales and the subcategory. Then I have sorted this in an order, descending order. Now what I have to do is I have to group this. Now, how to group this? If you observe here, you can observe this. There are a sales that is happening. So phones is more, chats is more, storage is more. Like this, these are the highest sales. But from the bottom, if you see, fasteners is the lowest one, labels is the lowest one, envelope is the lowest one, and arts is the lowest one. So these are the lowest one. So we have a different methods of grouping this. So how we can group? So we can group by the dimension. What is dimension? It is a text, that is a string. So this is a labels. So we have a labels. So this we can group it. Or we can group by the measures. Measures is what? The values. So through the values we can group it. Other than this, we can also group. Excuse me one second. So now what we can do is we like three methods. I told you that in three methods. So the three methods is here where we can group by the dimension or we can group by the measures or by the members by this people, that means by this subcategory level or okay. So what we will do is now we will group by this one by measure level, one by dimension level, and the other one by the members level. See, as soon as I click on the one value, so only that will be selected. See, whichever you will select, only that will be selected. Now what I want to do is, this lowest one, I want to make it into one single category. So what I'm doing here is, I'll click on this measures, I'll hold a control, click on this the last five sales. So as soon as I select the sales, what will happen? I can right click on this. You will get this option. Or just see here. Again, I click on this. I'll hold the control. I'll click on this till this applies. So you see, as soon as I come here, when I come on this selected area, I get one dialog box. See, can you see this? There is one symbol like attachment sin. So it says group members, right? So see, if I come out, see again here. So see, so I will take here. There is a group members. I'll click on this. So see, it has been created. There is a pin, attachment pin, paper pin. So you can see this as subcategory and it is a group. So this is has been created as a measures. This are created as a measures, right? So all this has been created. Now what it is saying, this has been created as a group. So see, as soon as I click outside, the selected one is in another color, the other one is in another color. I'll remove this category, but still see here, I have this category name. Did you understand this or you want me to show once again?
Once again, ma'am.
Once again. Fine. So I will remove this, clear the screen. Okay, so I'm taking here subcategory to the rows and sales to the column first step. Now I'm sorting this. As soon as I sort this, so it shows me higher sales to the lower sales. What I'm doing, I'm selecting this values. So I click on this bar. So hold a control, labels, envelopes, arts, suppliers. This I'm selecting. After I select, what I do is I can get this paper sign. So I'll click on this paper attachment scene. So you can see here it says a name as group member. Group members. So what, as soon as I click on this, see what happened. I got one option here, pin type of symbol, subcategory by a group, and there is one more option, subcategory in a colors is been added. Okay, so what we will do, I'll just rename this. So this is what we are selecting names. We are selecting the values. So I will just rename this. Okay, I will rename this as group by measures. Group by measures. So see, as soon as I select this, now what I will do, I will remove this color. Okay, so now what I will do, I have this group by members which I have done. I will put this into color. Now see what happened, whatever I have selected in a members group is in one color, the one which is not selected is in another color, right? You can try this, try to solve this. Once you have done, you just let me know so that I can proceed with the next one. Have you all done?
Yes, ma'am.
So next step we will do. So next what I will do is I'll just proceed with the next method of measures. Okay. So now we have grouped the members. So group by measures we have done. Same thing. I'll just rename the sheet also. Group by measures. Then I'll click on this plus. Okay, now what I am doing, again I'm doing the same thing. I'll take a subcategory to the rows and sales to the column. Now I'm going to sort this from the highest to the lowest. Now last time what we have done, we have selected the bars in order to group it. Now this time I'm going to use a dimension. Dimension is what it contains the strings. So I'll click on this fastener, hold a control, label, envelopes, art, suppliers. This I'm doing. Or let me hold it till the this thing heart itself. Enough. The last four. Again, as soon as I bring my cursor here, it will show me the same dialog box. So we are going to group this. Group members. So I will group here. See what happened. Group members, group 1, it is saying me. I will rename this as group by dimension. Group by dimension. But see what happens when we do this group by members when we do this one, group by members, when as soon as I do, it is not bifurcating. So it is say having a separate say names itself, separate bars with their names. But the same thing when I'm doing here with the measures, with the dimension name, when I do with the measures, it has a different bars, but only the colors is getting bifurcated. Right? Now, when I'm doing the same thing by selecting the dimension names, the selected one is making a single bar, a different bar, and other than that, you have a different bars, right? So I have renamed here as group by dimensions. Okay, group by dimensions have renamed. Okay, you can try this. Hmm. Already done. Have you done? Have you done this? So you need to
Yes, ma'am.
respond me. Okay. So now see how this will work when we are using in a charts. Now just for understanding how it will display, I have told you. Now what I'm doing is, let me do with the charts. Now see, I will take the total sales. I'm just taking the total sales. As soon as I take our sales, I have this group by measures. I'm taking this group by measures. See, the one which I grouped, let me swap this. The one which I grouped here, group by measures, art, envelope, fasteners, okay, fasteners and two more. That means the other two are in one option and others in one option, right? This is one method of viewing this report. Second one, another thing I'm doing, I'm taking the same thing. This time I will take a subcategory to the row, sales to the column. I will sort this. Now we have this group by measures, isn't it? Group by measures. This one I'm putting into colors. So the grouped one in one color, the other one in another color. Now what I will do, again I will take subcategory and put it into colors. Now what happened? Everything is in a different color. But instead, what I'm doing, I'm taking this group by measures and dropping into the colors. So grouped one will be in one color, the others will be in another color. You can see group by measures. Group by measures is in which color? Blue color. The others is in a gray color. This method you can see. So one method, sales group by measures have dropped here. So it says the group in one, the others in another bar, 2 bars only. And here when I'm taking this sum of sales and the subcategory, the measures which I've created, I'm dropping into colors. So this will show me the bifurcation of colors grouped in one color, ungrouped in another color. Try this.
Finish, ma'am.
Done? Okay. So now the next one, we will see the next part of charts. Now we have seen the measures, we will check with the dimension. Now I'm taking the sales to the column. Then I have here subcategory I'm dropping into rows. I'm sorting this. I have this group by dimension. First I'll put this into colors. Now see, the grouped one is in one single color. All the grouped one is in a single color. Other than that, the rest of all in another color. You can see here, art, envelope, fasteners, and the labels. So art, envelope, fasteners, and labels. That is another one more is in a purple color, like lavender color. Okay, the rest of all is in a one color. Rest of all these things is in another color, so different colors, but this grouped one is in one color. Okay, same thing, we will do this way. We will take a sales and put it into a column. Then I have this group by dimension, I'm putting into row. Now can you see this? This only one art, fasteners, and envelopes, all the four things is a separate bar. Other than that, the remaining one is in a different bars. It is showing in a different bars. You can sort this and see, this is a group of values, means it is adding all the values together. The two methods of viewing this. So one, by taking a sum of sales subcategory, group of dimension into a colors. So this will show you in one single color which has been grouped. And in the other one, I'm just taking a group of dimension. So what happens? The sum of sales group of dimension, the one which I've created a group, has shown me in a one bar, and the remaining things it is showing in another bar. Okay, different bars. So group one in a single bar it is showing me. You can try this. Have you all done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now what we will do, in case we have this added values, added like members we have, dimensions we have a certain values which is been added. Now in this added values, in case we have to edit it, if we have to change the members or if we have to change the dimension, removing and adding any other changes if we have to do, then how to do it, how to change this we will see. Okay, so how to do, so see here we already have here group by measures and group by dimension. So what we will do, suppose first if I want to change this group by measures, what I have, if I in case I'm going to change this, I'll just click on this, right click. So you will find an option here as edit groups. You can click on this. Now you can see here these are the edited groups, this and this one. Now what you can do, you can click on this from the others, drag and drop it here. See, accessories I'm adding here. Okay, so suppose I have a table papers. Now what I will do, I have a appliances, right? I have a appliance. This appliance again I want to group it, I will drag and drop it here. Okay, so like this you can group it. So now what I will do, just look here, I'm not clicking on okay, I'm just clicking on apply. As soon as I apply, can you see this grouped one is in a color, grouped one is in another color. Suppose I want to remove this accessories, I'll click on this and group it. So I've removed it. Now I have appliances. Now again apply. Now see, accessories is been removed. Now let me take here, I have a furnishing I want to add it. So I'll click on this furnishing, I'll click on this group. Now it has been added. Let's see this. So sorry, I have to group, I'm grouping a new one, so instead I'll remove this and group. So I have to just click and drag it here. So it is furnishing, I'll drag and put it into this. So we have added here, I'll click on this apply. Now you see furnishing has been added. We have a papers. So let's try this paper also, drag, click and drag and drop it. As soon as I drop, so again I apply, so it has been edited. So how you want to edit it, whether you want to add or remove the values, you can try from this. Okay, so now what I will do, I'll remove this appliances and furnishings. So I'll just click on this appliances and group. Then I have this next one, furnishing. So I'll click on this furnishing. I'll remove this ungroup. Now apply. Done. Now see, till the papers have been selected, I'll click on this OK. So I'm editing this group. Next one, I have here group by dimension. So we have this one, fasteners, envelopes. It has been grouped into one single bar, right? Or let me show you with the colors. So see, art, envelopes, labels, and fastener are in one color, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going for this group by dimension. We will click on this, go for edit groups. Now you have like this. Okay, so now what I will do, I will take this supplies, drop it into this. Okay, so drop it into this supplies I have added. Then I will take a paper also. Okay, paper, and I will drag and drop it here. So to this we have added art, envelopes. So we have art, envelopes, labels and fasteners. To that we have added a papers and supplies. So let me check this by applying the changes. Now see, this is also the colors are been changed, right? In case let me do one more thing. I have been kind of one second here. Okay, let's continue now. So did you understand here? We have just made this into one single group. Now in case, now if I click on this OK, this will be applied. The changes will be applied. Other things other than this, other than this, if you still want to add or remove, you can make the changes and try. Now what did I do? I have added in this members, like group by measures, I have added up papers. And here when I went for this part, I've added here supplies and the papers. These two methods you can try and check it out. If you have any doubts while working on it, you can let me know. Have you all done?
Yes, ma'am.
I couldn't hear you, ma.
Yes, ma'am. Finished.
Okay. Fine. Then next one, we will see the next method of grouping, that is group by members. So group by members we will see. Now I'll go for the next new chart, that is new sheet. In the sheet, now what we have, this subcategory. I'll just click on this drop down. Okay. So we have an option here, group by folder or anything. So we will create a group. We are don't not creating here by folders. Group I'm clicking. Okay, so see, you just need to come on the subcategory, right click, you have an option here as create group. Now as soon as you create a group, you got this. So you, if you want to give a name, so already we have given a group by measures, group by dimension. So here I'm just renaming it as group by members. Okay, group by members. I'll just change this. Okay, so now what I will do, so I'll just create one group here as stationery. Okay, first one, I'll click on this binder, I'll click on this group. Okay, this name I'm creating here as stationery. Okay, I'm just typing the name as stationery. To this you can add this, let this be bookcase here itself. Mm, so papers, I have an option, add to stationery. Then we have a labels. Again, I will take add to stationery. Copiers, add to stationery. Bookcase, add to stationery. This I have done. Okay, so after adding this, now if you want to create one more, say example, I'll click on this. Okay, this one I will create one more group. I will say here as furniture. Furnitures, I will give a name. Chairs I've added. Tables I'll click. I'll go for this. Add to furnitures. So supplies, storage, phones, machinery, furnishing. Furnishing, I will add for furnitures only. Envelopes, I will add to stationery. Okay, done. Then what else we have? Like this, you can just add it. So I just created two group. So accessories, appliances, like this also if you want to do it as electronics. Okay, suppose accessories, we will group it as electronics. Electronics. So this one will also come here. Fasteners. So this one add to stationery. I'll click on this. Okay, then after that we have a machines. I will add to the electronics. Okay, then I'm having a phone, add to electronics. You can click here and add, or I'm just right clicking on this, I'll get an option as add to. So I'm keeping this storage, right? So storage, it is a electronics only, I'm keeping like this. Supplies add to stationery, I'll keep, and I'll click on this. Okay, so then we have a art, I'm adding to the stationery. So this I am adding. So just three things. One is electronics, stationery, and the furnitures. Okay, this method I'm adding. After adding, now what we will do, I'll click on this. Okay, we will edit this later. Now what I'm taking a subcategory, then a sales value. I'm sorting this. After I sort, what I will do is I have this group by members. I'll put it into colors. See, only three colors. Three colors. Electronics is in blue, furnitures is in orange, stationery is in this color. Like this, you can do. And one more method is I'm taking here only the sales. Then I have this group by members. I'm putting into row. So only three things: electronics, furnitures, and stationaries. So this you can try. I'm keeping this available for you in order to add and try. So edit group. So electronics, first one I'll keep the stationery available so that you can check this and add it. Once stationery is done, then I will open the other one. Right? You can try this. If any questions, you can ask me. Have you created a stationery members?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now I'll keep this next option, electronics. Electronics you can do. Then I will open the next one. Now I'm using this furnitures. Furnitures I have only three things: chairs, furnishing, and table. This is what I have kept it here. In case if you want to change it, there was one option as bookcase somewhere, right? Bookcase. This I will drag and drop it into this bookcase, also into the furnitures. So any other things you want to move, that you can move it. Now as of now only this much. I'll click on this OK. Now as soon as I make the changes, you will get like this. Okay, and here also the changes will happen because we have already made a applications. So next one, yeah, before I'm proceeding, let me ask you, did you all try this or you are still doing it?
Finish, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now what we will do, I will take this sales here. Say suppose I'm taking a category. We have created a groups, right? Groups we have created. Now what I will do, after this category I will take this subcategory is visible. Next one, I'm taking a sales, I'm putting here. Now what we'll do, I will put it into a table. So this is furnitures, office supply, technologies, and subcategory. Now what I'm doing, I am going to remove this subcategory. I have this option group by measures. Group by measures, I'm putting it. See the group by measures, how it is showing. Now next one, I'm taking group by dimension. So see group by dimension, how it shows, what are the options that has been added. Then I have also having one more option, group by members. So see, suppose if I don't want to do group by dimension or group by members, I only want group by members. So furnitures, office supply, I've given electronics and stationery, technology, electronics and stationery I have here. Okay, suppose let me remove this. I have a category, I'm taking a group of dimension, and the sum of sales is been displayed here. If I remove this dimension, I want this measures, I can put it like this. So measures will also show you. So how you want, like that you can create it. Any doubts still here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, what we will do is we will make another type of method, like arranging the values, that we call it as sets. Okay, there is another method of arranging, like top 10 values, bottom 10 values, top 10 customers, like that. In case if we want to do, then we will be using this option. Okay, so sets, we are going to create a set. Now in this set, what I will do is, see, This time we will use the other details. I'm going to use here the customer name and the sales value. Now what is happening? This is the sales. Let me sort this ascending to descending order. So this is what we have a sales. If you want from the descending to ascending also, you can change it. Or if you want the names alphabetic wise, you can arrange this alphabetic wise also. Now what I want to do, I will go for this customer name. I have an option here as create. You can see the set option. Set option. You can click on this. So see here, these are the list of names what we have. Okay, list of names. So if you want to set this, so I'm going to create here set by members. So say I will give here as starts with A. Starts with A, that is alphabet whichever starts with A. I'm creating a name. I'll just select this. I'm not sure how many we have. I think we have many things. So oh no, we have many things. I'm just setting this. So grouping this, the alphabets which starts with A, let me see how this is going to give us a report. So if you want, you can just try with 3 or 4 values also. I just want to see how this will display if I'm grouping with the names. So only the one which starts with the A I'm giving. So this I have done. Okay, after doing this, I'll click on this OK. So that is, see, set by members that will start with A is been created. Okay, now what I will do, I'll put it into colors. Now see here, the one which is in a blue color, you can see here, blue color is the one which is selected, gray color is in the other color. So let's change this color, edit the color. I will change this gray to red color and I'll click on this OK. The one which we have selected is in blue color, the other one is in gray color. Suppose if we are changing this into a chart, suppose we are changing into this bar chart. Now you can see this is a bar chart which we have. Okay, in and out both is displayed. I will remove this in and out from here and I'm taking the sets and putting into the colors. Now you can see the selected one and not selected one, how the colors we have, this we will see. So blue color as well as this. Now let me sort this highest to lowest, so you can see this with the highest and the lowest values combination we have this. Okay, so the one which we have selected, which I have selected here, that shows me in blue color. The other one I've changed to show the differentiation, so I changed into red color. So this is how it shows. You can try this. So sets by members we have done here, sets by members. We have the same method of doing it, so we will be trying all the 3 methods. I'm just giving here sets by members. Try this. In case if you have a doubt, you can let me know. Done it? Have you done it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what we will do, we will see only the top 10 best sales who has made, that we will see from the customer name. Okay, so I'll take the customer name and then here I will put the sales value. Or first I'll convert this into a table format. So this is the sales. So we don't know who are the sales. If we want to check, cross check this, these are the sales. Okay, I want to know the top 10 sales. So what I'll do, on the customer name, I'll right click here. I have an option create. Let me go for the set. You have an option here as top. So I'm just renaming here sets. So here I will give it as top 10 customers. Okay, so now I will take here by field. So top 10 by default we have. In case if you want to change, you can change top 10, top 15, top 20, anything you want. This is condition applied based on the sales and the sum. I'll click on this. Okay, now this has been created. I just drag this and put it into the filters. Now see the top 10 sales you can see here. Okay, if I remove this, then you can see all the sales. Now I'm just taking this top 10 sales. Okay, so then again I will take, let's create one more. I'll right click on this. I'm taking a customer name and the sales value. Let me sort this again. Okay, sort this. So in this top 10 we have taken, now we will create a bottom 10. I'll again go for this customer name, create, set. So I'm going for top here by the field and I'm taking here as bottom 10. So set, I'm taking here as bottom 10 customers by the sales. So this value I'll drag this and put it here. The same thing you can try with the product name also. Suppose we have a product name, top 10 products that are sold, top bottom 10 product we have sold. This also we can cross check. So let's do that also. I'll just click on this. Next one, we have a product name. I'm just taking a product name. So product, then the product name, then I'm taking here the sales. So these are the sales. So in the sales, what I want to do is I want to know, see here, you can divide this also, arrange this. So there are a bigger name of this product name. If you want to expand it more, you can expand and see also. So these are the sales that has, okay, sales that is happening. So based on a product you will be getting the sales. So let me sort this first. Now these are the highest to the lowest. I'll go for this product name, product, for create a set, top. So set, so I'm giving here top 10 products. Okay, so by the field, okay, let me give here, instead of top 10 I will give it as top 15. Okay, by fields, so I'm changing this to top 15 and then I'll click on this. Okay, so this top 10 I'm dragging here and updating. So let me create one more also. I will go for this product name, then I'll create here, right click, create, set, top. So here I'm changing this, set, bottom 15 products. By field, I'm taking here as bottom. I'll change this to 15. Then I'll click on this. Okay. I'll remove this bottom 15 products. These are the bottom 15. So I have created here top 10, 15 products, and the same way bottom 15 products. So top 10, bottom 10, and here set top 10, 15 products, and here next one what we have created, bottom 15 products. So anything you want to filter and apply, you can apply this. Check this, try this. In case if you have a doubt, you can let me know. I'll repeat once again if you have any doubts. If you have done this, just take a break for another 5 minutes. I'll get back to you. Hi, okay. Do you have any doubts, girls and boys? Anybody
No,
has a
ma'am.
doubt? Okay,
No, ma'am.
fine, fine. So we will do the next method. So same thing, like how we created a group by member, like measures and dimension. We will do the same thing and try how it look like when we are using in our charts. So this time I'm just taking the same thing so that we have the largest value in this subcategory. If I take a product, because we have to scroll up and down and to view this. So instead, let me take this only. I'll put this sales and I'm going to sort this. Now again we are doing the same thing. I'll take this fasteners, hold a control, labels, envelopes, arts, like the last five. And if you place your cursor here, you can see this sets of create set. I'm creating this, create a set, and I'm going to rename this as sets by measures. Sets by measures, and I'll click on this. Okay. Now this measures has been created. Okay, this one I'm just taking here, in and out. So you can see the selected one. Again, I'm dropping this into filters. Now it is saying whether I want to see selected one, or again I'll go for this edit filters. I want to see the one which is not selected. So this you can see. Let me go for this edit filters. See the changes here. Both has been selected. So all has been selected. Click on OK. Everything you can see. I'll go for this edit filters again, and I'm going to say this. I want to see the one which is not selected, apply. So this is the one. I will remove this which is not selected. I'll select only the one which is selected, and I'll click on this apply. So this is how it will change. I'll click on this. Okay, both, then all. Okay. Now what I will do, I will take the same thing, subcategory, or we have the sets by measures, drag and put it into colors. So see, same changes how it used to appear in our measures. So this in and out, how it will appear, you can see here. So I'm taking both sets by measures, putting into colors, and I want to see only the one that is been selected, apply. Okay, this method you can apply. Okay, sets by measures. So sets by measures have taken. Next one, I'll create one more. I'm again going to take the same thing. I'll take the subcategory and put it into rows. Then I'll take a sales and I'll drop it into this values. Let me sort this. So sort, after sorting, I'm converting into the chart. So again, let me sort. Now what we will do, we will create a sets based on the dimension. Okay, I'll click on this fasteners, hold a control, then I'll select this all last 5 6 things. I will select till appliances. I will select. When I place my cursor, I get here sets, create a sets. I'm creating here create set. So I will rename this as sets by dimension, and I'll click on this. Okay. Okay, now this I'll put it into color, same option, in and out. Okay, dimension, the selected one you will be getting. If you click on this edit filters, so see only this, only the one which we have selected, we will be getting it. Or if in case let this be the same thing, this sets by dimension, I'll drop it into colors. So this colors will come, but colors is something which we have already seen. But see here, instead of that, I'm directly taking this sets by measures, sets by dimension, putting here. So what happens, the one which has been selected here as a measure sets by dimensions, sets by dimension, only that will be shown in a chart. The others will not be shown. In case if you want to show the in and out, you can again add it into our filters so that it will show you in and out. Okay, try this. Try this. In case if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Have you all done it? Reply me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Priyanka and Aisha, I couldn't hear you what you said. I didn't get you actually.
Yes, ma'am. Finish.
We are done with this, ma'am.
Oh my god. Your voice is really breaking, ma. I didn't hear. I only heard the last voice, ma'am. That is the only word which I it was very clear. So in case you can put it into chat box, that could be better. Done. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. So now what we will do, I will take this. Again, we will use the customer's name itself. So I'm taking a customer name and then I'll take a sales and put it here. Let me sort this in an ascending order, like descending order. I've sorted. Now this time we will see the other methods of sets also. So what we have done, sets by members we have seen, sets by groups and measures. Okay, this also we have seen. So main one. So in this sets by members, we have seen this based on the alphabets. So then we have seen top 10, bottom 10, customers, in the same thing. 15 products. Okay, this we have seen. Now next one, what we will see, we will try to do the other methods, whatever is available. We will just check it here. So what I will do, I'll go for this customer name. I'll click on this. Now go for the create sets. I'm just taking here as sets. Okay, so let me take here as sets by category, customer type, or we will take customer type. Just I'm giving a name, random name. So if I take here select all will be selected, right? If not, I have to choose this values whichever it is based on this. So if I take it as none, it will be removed, right? So what I will do is, since I have this option, I have many names, so you can go for the particular names in search and you can take here. So I'm just searching here the first three names. Shane Miller, one, then ST. From the T, I have to take Tamara Chand. Okay, Raymond Butch. This I'm taking. Okay, so then I'll click on this. Okay. Now this has been created. Like this, you can also add it. I'll put it into the filters. So you can take it like only these things will be visible. Okay, let's do the other method also. I will remove this. Let me go for the customer name. I'll click on this. Create set. Okay, general like custom valued list. If you want custom valued list, so you can add it in case whichever you want to add it. And use all, you can select everyone, or if you want to remove, you can remove it. Now next one here, what I will do, I'll go for the condition by the field. So I'm taking here set. I'm just giving a set by default. I'm taking here sales that is less than 10,000. This I wanted. Sum of sales. So I'm taking here whichever you want to take. Sum of sales. Here I'm taking less than. I'm putting a value here 10,000. Who has made this I want. I'll click on this OK. So I'll take this, drop it in, put it into filters. So see, less than 10,000, whoever had made a sales, this I can see it. Okay, let me edit this. This less than 10,000 what I have, I will edit this. I'll click on this, go for edit set. I will take here less than 5,000. And I'll click on this OK. So now I have this, I'll put it here. Now less than 5,000 I can see. Again, any values if you are changing, you can click on that and you can change it. So I'm just giving here, it must be less than 5,000. I'll click on this OK. As soon as I click, then I take this and put it here into the filter, so I can see the less than 5,000 whichever the customers has made a sales. Okay, now let me take the same thing, or I will do it here itself. I'll remove this. Again, I go for the customer name. I'll click on this drop down, create a set, go for this condition. I'm saying here by the field that must be greater than 15,000. Let me give here greater than 10,000, or I'll give greater than 10,000. Who has made the sales? This we have to check it out. So here I will give here a sets that is greater than 10,000 who has made a sales. So sales greater than 10,000. I'll click on this OK. Now I got this. So now I will take this and drop it into this filters. So I got this. Try this. You can try now.
Finish, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Read it. Does anybody has a doubt?
Finish, ma'am.
See, I couldn't hear you. Might be you're trying to talk, but I am not able to hear you at all. Finished, ma'am. Okay. But you have said last 10 minutes before Priyanka. What about now? Have you all done it? Okay, done. Only hardly two or three is replying me today. Most of them, I think, out of 40, only 32 is also available. Why? Okay, from next class we will be starting like in a Tableau. We will be using a formulas. So be ready with that. Okay, some of the similar functions we will be using, which is similar to your Excel and Tableau. Clear? Yeah. Fine then. That's all for today. We'll see you in next class. The next session will be on Monday. Clear? Fine then. See you all. Bye bye. Happy weekend.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes.